UN Secretary-General fully supports Bangladesh democratic transition. Some international quarters trying to obstruct the election process, says Chief Advisor. BNP does not want religion-based division in politics, says Salahuddin Ahmed. Jamaat announces 12-day program over 5-point demand, including PR system. Government plans paramilitary force for airport security. Saqib will never play for Bangladesh again, says sports advisor Asif. 3 traffickers arrested with medicine worth Dhaka 4 lakh in Cox's Bazar. Typhoon Bualoi kills 19 in Vietnam. Ceasefire in Gaza, Macron welcomes Trump's proposal but insists on 2-state solution. And Liton Dash apologizes to fans for Asia Cup failure. Hello viewers, welcome to Daily Sun. Here are today's top 10 news stories. UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres expressed full support and solidarity for Bangladesh's ongoing democratic transition and reform program. He made the remarks during a meeting with Chief Advisor Professor Mohammed Yunus at the UN headquarters in New York on Monday, September 29, according to the Chief Advisor's press wing. Chief Advisor Professor Dr. Mohammed Yunus said that some international quarters are trying to obstruct Bangladesh's election process. He added Bangladesh is passing through a critical time ahead of the upcoming national election in February. He urged international human rights defenders to visit Bangladesh more frequently. Yunus made the remarks during a meeting in New York on Monday with a high-level human rights delegation led by Kerry Kennedy, president of Robert F. Kennedy Human Rights. BNP Standing Committee member Salahuddin Ahmed said that the BNP does not want division in politics based on religion. He added that BNP practices inclusive politics involving all religions and communities, and the party seeks to fully establish the democratic right of people to vote. He made the comments to the media on Tuesday after offering floral tribute at the grave of late President Ziaur Rahman on the occasion of the Nationalist Ulama Party's founding anniversary. Jamaat Islami has announced a second phase of 12 days of joint programs to press a 5-point demand, including ensuring the legal basis of the July Charter and implementing proportional representation PR in the electoral system. The announcement was made on Tuesday, September 30 at a press conference at Al Falah Auditorium in Moghbazar by Jamaat Secretary-General Mia Ghulam Parwar. The Ministry of Home Affairs has taken the initiative to form a paramilitary force to oversee all aspects of civil aviation security. The ministry claims that an independent force is essential to combat organized crime, cyber attacks, drone strikes, and bomb threats. According to the draft proposal, the force will be called Aviation Guard Bangladesh AGB and will include 7,650 personnel with an estimated budget of 7.71 billion Dhaka. Currently, aviation security is handled by CAB, the Airport Armed Police Battalion, and 9,004 members of ANSA. Youth and Sports Advisor Asif Mahmood Shoji Bhuya has said that Saqib al-Hasan will never be allowed to play for Bangladesh again. He revealed his strict stance during an interview with a private TV channel on Monday night. Asif stated, Saqib will not be allowed to carry Bangladesh flag or wear the national jersey. Even if I hadn't told BCB before, now my instruction will be clear. Saqib al-Hasan will never play for the Bangladesh team again. Acting on a tip of police in Ramo Upazela's Kotchupia Union seized medicines worth about 3,65,000 that were being prepared for smuggling into Myanmar. Gorjonia police outpost carried out the raid and arrested 3 people involved in the trafficking. A mini-covered van of Square Pharmaceuticals and a CNG auto rickshaw used for the smuggling were also seized. At least 19 people have been killed and 21 are missing after Typhoon Bualoi, which formed over the South China Sea, struck Vietnam. At least 88 people were also injured. The government said in a statement on Tuesday, September 30, after devastating the Philippines, the typhoon slammed into Vietnam's central coast on Monday with wind speeds exceeding 300 km per hour. Heavy rainfall had already started across Vietnam 24 hours before landfall. French President Emmanuel Macron welcomed US President Donald Trump's new ceasefire proposal aimed at halting the war in Gaza and ensuring the release of Israeli hostages. At the same time, Macron stressed that the ultimate goal must be a two-state solution in the Al-Aqsa region of the Middle East, establishing two separate, independent and sovereign states named Israel and Palestine. In a post on social media platform X on Monday, he wrote, "We welcome President Trump's new ceasefire plan to stop the war in Gaza and ensure the release of Israeli hostages." And Bangladesh exited from the Super 4 stage of the recently concluded Asia Cup, despite fans' expectations of reaching the final and winning the title. National T20 captain Liton Dash apologized to fans on behalf of the team. He confirmed this in a Facebook post on Tuesday, September 30, saying, "We tried our best as a team in Asia Cup 2025. Our ultimate goal was to reach the final and win the title, but unfortunately, that was not possible. As a team, we sincerely apologize to all the passionate supporters of Bangladesh." That's all for today. Thank you for staying with us. Have a good night.